We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Oakland A's. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Mike Fiers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Digging in, Cedric Mullins. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike 1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. And a slow curveball in there for strike 2. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Chapman in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Ground ball right side. Profar comes up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. Ball 1. Fiers, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. It bangs off the scoreboard, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Popped up. Olsen has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from the Coliseum, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore. Alex Cobb, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Alex Cobb and another of a long list of guys recovering and coming all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Not an overpowering pitcher. 92 to 94 miles an hour with sink. Good changeup, good curveball. He's a guy that needs to establish the strike zone early. He's not the kind of guy that's going to blow you away.
Stepping into the box, Robbie Grossman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Split finger fastball, but that misses, and it's 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. That's popped up. Ruiz in foul ground, and no one will track it down. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Now batting, Matt Chapman. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Grossman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Two balls and no strikes.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Skied into very shallow right. Rickards under it. He's got it 1 away. Time now for a glance at Bob
Batting
Melvin's
third,
A's starting lineup.
the first
Mark, what do you
baseman,
have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Striding into the box, Matt Olson. He's set. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Runner at first here, one man out. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Mullins. Two down. Here's Chris Davis now.
Batting
Lifetime
fourth,
history with Alex
designated
Cobb.
hitter,
He's gone 2 for 8.
Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball one. Davis is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Cobb comes set. 3-0 on its way. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll take a look at ball one, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here after that 2-run bomb. Another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that 2-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strike 2. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chris Davis now.
Leading
His
off for the
previous
Orioles,
history with Mike
the first
Fiers,
baseman,
just a
number
1 for
19.
9. He's also
Chris
gone down on strikes 5
Davis.
times. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands
The third
inside that
baseman,
baseball and drive it up the middle.
Ruiz.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Joey Rickard.
So stepping in, Joey Rickard, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Fastball well outside.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. This is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he carries a batting average of .389. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. No balls and a strike to count. Davis on third. Ruiz at second. Escobar is over at first with one away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Stepping in now, Cedric Mullins, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 offering. Fouled away. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Orioles leave him loaded. They're down 2-1. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's 1 for 4.
Marcus Semien.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Semien, 28 years old. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. A bouncer to the left side. And there's one down now.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And I want to talk about shortstop Alcides Escobar. This guy's a premium defender. He's been that way his whole career. A former World Series champion. The ability to go up the middle and to the backhand with a strong arm.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. First pitch of the at-bat. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2-1.
The count, 2-1.
Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Escobar fields it cleanly. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle. It doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They still lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Villar. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Jonathan Villar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. The 1-1 home. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up in there. A base hit. Throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off, as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
The left fielder.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Grossman is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So striding in, Mark Trumbo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-0 home. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Piscotty is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman.
Leading off for the A's, the third baseman, Matt.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And he chased it in the dirt. Cisco gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Chapman is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Mancini. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready to take his hacks again, Chris Davis, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Cobb looks in. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So coming to the plate, Rio Ruiz. He singled his last time up.
Rio Ruiz.
Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grossman is under it, 1 away.
Now
1 out now in the Orioles'
right
4th,
field.
and that'll bring in Joey Rickard. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. 3-0 now. Alcides Escobar waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's there. And there are 2 away now. The bat striding in, Alcides Escobar. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. First pitch on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Laureano waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He reached on a single in his first try.
Stephen Piscotty.
The pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Rickard's on his horse. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jurickson Profar. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. Davis in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
A's are gone in order. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Striding in once again, Chance
off for the
Cisco.
Orioles,
He'll start things out
the
as we
catcher.
begin the 5th.
Chance Cisco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Laureano is right there, 1 down.
Now
Jumped
batting,
all over that
number
first
3.
pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Cedric Mullins. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. But this will land untouched. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That
Up next
good
for the
straight
Orioles,
changeup, El
left
Cambio.
fielder,
There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Stepping in now, Trey Mancini, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-1 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Mullins, the runner at first with 2 gone. grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Ready with the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. One left for the Orioles. Halfway home, tied